Sunday night special. Tonight we have a whole bunch of special things to talk about, and we have a special appearance from Father Eddie. Father Eddie is going to get rid of all your sins. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Mr. Sunshine. Woo! Hey, how you doing over there? Oh my God, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh God, look at this. Thank you so much. You know what? If you're looking here at the room of fashion tonight, we've got a special show for everybody involved. And you know what? If you're sitting here right now live, thank you so much for this beautiful show. There you go. Let's set that right over here. Boy, oh boy. You know what? First and foremost, let's talk about the room of fashion. Hey, let's do this. You want to talk about the world of fashion? Let's talk about what's really going on here. You like that? Hey, you like that? Is that what's really going on? You know, I wore this down there. Last week at the room of fashion down in the academy. We didn't wear the guys, but originally, the other was outside. That's going to go along with that jacket. And this is what we're wearing tonight here on the first day here in the live studio. You can see what's going on here. We've got a really big show here tonight. There's no question about it. Things are taking place. Well, Mr. Sunshine, we run around here as wheelchair owners, locksmith owners, motorcycle owners, motorcycles, bringing you the very best of what Southern South Florida has to offer. Whether we're talking about real estate, whether we're talking about events, restaurants, no matter where it may be, we're always going to bring you what's really going on here in Southern South Florida. As I said, you see the new studio, we got some nice shit here. As a matter of fact, I can see, look at all the people coming up here on the scene right now. Tony Messina, David, let me tell you something. G-Force, we're going to get to you in just a moment. And you know what, let's get ourselves together here and get that deal up with you. Is that for me? Is that for me? You know what, we need to sit here and get a little bit of what? Put a little bit of that back here, a little bit back there, and we can get ready to go. So without further ado, let's get ourselves together here. We got a live show tonight, and a lot of action, we got a lot going on. So why don't we get started right here in Sunny South Florida. Woo! Let me tell you something. How's that sound? Is it sounding okay?
Sounding fine.
We got everything going on. Let me turn this around here for Mr. Sunshine. You know what? Here we go. You know, it's hard for me. It's hard for me as Mr. Sunshine each and every day to come around here and show everybody what's really going on in the Facebook listening audience around the world. You know what? We got Rhonda Hiroshi coming out of Corpus Christi. Rhonda, I hope you're having a great day today. We're coming to you live. I hope the sound is right. We didn't do a sound check tonight. We are live. So whatever's going to be happening here will happen. We got G-Force. G-Force, we're going to call a few people out first. G-Force Locksmith, if you're in the Morgantown, West Virginia area. You know, I used to be... I had my little locksmith shop up there in Uniontown, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
You're the best. I was the best. I could sit here and look at you right now and tell you old Methuselah here was the best locksmith you're ever going to see. I did it all. We had 3 stores, Morgantown, West Virginia. We talked about Greensburg, Pennsylvania, Uniontown, and we did everything. And we got the opportunity to meet people like G-Force, #1 locksmith going on in Morgantown, West Virginia. We've got a lot of that. They all been trained by old Methuselah. And you know what? It's guys like G-Force up there in Morgantown, West Virginia that makes America great again. America's built on small businesses. And you know what? If you're locked out of your car, if you're locked out of your safe, whatever it may be, you're going to be able to take care of that right there. Give G-Force a call. G-Force, if you get the opportunity, go ahead and post your phone number so that they can get a hold of you. David De La Hoya. David, I hope you're having a great day today. We're here live at the Mr. Sunshine Show, and we've got a lot going on. Craig Firestone's on board. You know what? Beth Smith. You know, let's talk about, you know Beth Smith.
Yeah.
Bad Diesel Magazine.
Right.
Well, you know what? If you don't do anything else, next month, order the issue for March. You get a hold of Beth Smith, you get that issue of Bad Diesel magazine, and I'm going to tell you what. Oh, Mr. Sunshine has got a nice little ad in there. You're going to get an opportunity to know what's going on here in the sunny South Florida with Mr. Sunshine here in sunny South Florida. CJ Canfield. Hey, CJ, you know, as we're sitting here live, we got CJ Canfield on board tonight. And as we're sitting here, you know what? We're going to sit here. As a matter of fact, just give me 1 second. We're going to tune in here and give you the very best of what sunny South Florida has to offer. And as we sit here today, Elizabeth Lipinski. Elizabeth coming out of Jupiter, Florida. Hey, Elizabeth, you can see what's going on here at the Mr. Sunshine Show tonight. Now, we got a lot of material to cover here in a short period of time. First and foremost, as a matter of fact, I want to talk to one of my sponsors, and that would be Four Brothers Italian Restaurant. You know, let's talk about Four Brothers Italian Restaurant. As a matter of fact, Paul Alfeo, I believe he's watching tonight. We're going to sit here, located at 2495 10th Avenue North, down in Lake Worth, Florida, and corner of Florida 10th Avenue and Florida Mango. You know you're going to have a lot going on over there when you're discussing Four Brothers Italian Restaurant. You can give them a call down there, 561-969-6046. Now, you know, we had a big weekend. We had a big weekend. We ran around on tour. We had that Lake Worth, or they had the Lake Worth street painting. Matter of fact, I was down there. We didn't go walk around. It was about 5,000 people down there. It was jam-packed.
Oh, enough during the regular time.
I'm telling you what, but you know, we could go from all of these events. Worth Avenue event. Let's talk about that Worth Avenue event. As a matter of fact, look at this. We even got Zoom here. We can talk on Zoom right here in sunny South Florida. Pamela Johnson, I hope you're having a great night tonight. It's Sunday night with Mr. Sunshine. And we got to take a look at this. You can zoom that baby right in there. You can see what's happening here in sunny South Florida. Now, let's talk about that shooting. We're going to take an opportunity. You know, one of the worst things that could ever happen is a shooting in school. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about.
Horrible.
It's horrible. It's horrible. My heart goes out to those 17 families down there. They are totally devastated. Yeah. You send your kid to school. You send them for an education. And yet, when you come by, you get a phone call and you know what? You had a catastrophe over there. You know, they got to do something. You know, our lawmakers are going to have to sit there and really sit their asses down. Forget about Republican. Forget about Democrat. Forget about all of it, and you better come together as one, because we, the people, have been left out. We, the people, am I right?
Listen, they got to do something.
They got to do something.
Stop BS.
That's right. We can't sit here, and it's hard for me. It's hard for me, Mr. Sunshine, spreading all the goodness, all the love, all the admiration of everything, and then you got to deal with something like that. You know, that's enough to just ruin your whole life, for a matter of fact. You know? Yep. But, we're sitting here. Rhonda Beth Smith. There it is, Beth Smith. If you want to order your Bad Diesel magazine issue, fantastic book. As a matter of fact, I'm going to subscribe for a yearly subscription. So we're going to be having all the updates of Bad Diesel magazine down here in sunny South Florida. But you know, I've known Beth Smith a long, long time. She's running another business. That's what America's built on. And as we sit here and discuss it each and every day, you know without question, as a matter of fact, Beth, we're actually going to give you an applause for that. We're going to give you applause for Bad Diesel magazine here in sunny South Florida. Daryl, I hope we're coming to you live right down here in sunny South Florida. We are here. Craig Hudson. Greg, we're having a fantastic day. You know, we did a lot of riding around today. We actually took everybody on tour. As a matter of fact, I just got another 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom under contract today. So that makes 3 condos in a row. And we got plenty more available. As a matter of fact, I just got 2 more emails looking for another 2-bedroom, which I'm going to take care of that first thing in the morning. And, you know, when you're talking about sunny South Florida, is it? Well, it's, of course it's echoing. Let me see if I can turn the volume down. Right. We'll turn the volume down a little bit. There you go. We're sitting here in a big studio. When you got a live studio audience here, We're always going to it's going to have a little echo in here. There's no question about that. But what we have right now is, as we're sitting here in the studio, as a matter of fact, I saw my dear friend Rob Height. We saw Rob Height. He's a police officer at the Palm Springs Police Station here in West Palm Beach. And he said, Eddie, I've known him for about 11 years, great guy. And I saw him today. Oh my God, he's standing there looking like a Greek god, for crying out loud. And I said, Rob, what are you doing? You're looking fabulous. I'm watching your Facebook. Yeah, you know, you're #1 police officer. You're taking care of, you're serving and protecting the people of West Palm Beach County. And he says, what I have is 24 Fit Club. That's right. He's got the 24 Fit Club. And if you want to get it right, you get a Height, okay? Rob Height, the police officer, all that education, all of that training, and now what he's doing, he's got 24 Fit Club. You can work out smarter and not harder. He's got all kind of plans, a regiment that he's going to put you back into shape. And if you want to give him a call at 561-537-6465, Mr. Height, you tell him Mr. Sunshine sent you, and he's going to give you the regiment to get yourself back in there. If you go to his Facebook, look up Rob Height, ROBHITE. Check it out, see his regiment, see how he looks, the workout that he's doing, and just like he says, work out smarter and not harder, and you will get yourself back into shape. Matter of fact, I may join him, okay? Going to Chef Keith Scragg, shoveling in all of them 8-9 courses week after week. I think I'm going to have to start a little regiment as well. You know, but what we have here, Vito Estel Benitez. Oh my God, Estel. Mr. Sunshine's coming to you live right here in sunny South Florida. And you know what, Estelle? We've sitting here. As a matter of fact, look at this. We can zoom it in, zoom it out. We got Craig Firestone over here on the couch. And we got a lot going on right now. As a matter of fact, we're going to talk about Luxury Travel Network. That's right. If you're in the sunny South Florida area and you want to travel, or if you're anywhere in the United States of America or beyond and you want to travel, Luxury Travel Network is the one you want to give them a call. You can give them a call over there, 201-838-4838. You're looking for the best in hotel rooms, the best in travel. If you're talking about cruising, as a matter of fact, Mr. Sunshine, Realtor Ready, Motorcycle Eddie's going to be on a cruise coming up real soon. We're going to be traveling the 7 seas, only for a few days, but the fact is we'll be coming to you live on a Royal Caribbean Cruise Line in the real near future. So we'll have that opportunity. If you're talking about it, that we can go. You know what? Next week we're going to be at Calero Steakhouse. We're going to be live at Calero's. You're going to come down with me, right?
Following week, I'm going to New York.
Oh, that's right. You're going to New York this weekend. What are you doing in New York?
My daughter's got a bridal shower in Manhattan, so for a wedding.
Okay.
So we're going up to New York. Going to spend a couple of days up there for a bridal shower. I haven't been to New York in like 7 years, and I'm born and raised in New York.
Right. So you're going to go up there, visit your old friends, see what's going on.
Yeah. Hopefully. I had a little setback and called up a respiratory infection.
Yes.
I was talking to Eddie on the phone, coughing for like an hour.
I couldn't believe it. I thought something was going on now. I was going to send a couple of nurses down here.
Got the Z-Pack and
You got everything up. You're all taken care of now.
Yeah.
You're all taken care of now. No question about it.
Yeah, but the following week we're going to Calero. I'm coming with you to Calero's. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're definitely going to come there with me there. Yeah. That's definitely what we're going to do.
The guy knows how to make steak.
Oh, you know what? If you watched the other night's video with Mr. Wonderful, that porterhouse steak that came out there with all of them mushrooms and all that goodness, and that Peter Luger, he's got his own version of Peter Luger.
I haven't tried that.
Oh my God, it was like having oral orgasms.
Was it really good?
Oh my God, Bernays. He had the Bernays sauce.
Too.
Oh,
you were dipping that steak in that.
I'm dipping it in that Bernays. Then I went to the Peter Luger sauce. Then I went to Chef Keith Scragg sauce. Oh my God, it was just.
I was curious how the sauce tastes.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Good, right?
Oh yes, there's no question about that. You get some of that. Rhonda, let me tell you something, Rhonda, Butchie, let me tell you something, bitch. We're going to bring Butchie Adams down here. You know what? Forget about Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan, Butchie. We're going to bring you down here. We're going to get you in a shirt, jacket, and tie. We're going to get you all set up here. We're going to make sure that everything is good.
Oh.
You know, and if we're going
to... Tell Butchie, if we get Hulk Hogan and and Ric Flair, we'll be doing A-OK.
That's right. We get them down here, then the Sunshine Show just went up a notch in everybody's book.
Paying for it on the cable station.
You know what I want to do? I want to get some of those Broward coward police officers up here. That's what I want to do. We'll set them right here. They can explain. They can explain to the Facebook listening audience around the world, but they got to explain it to me. Yeah. They got to explain it to me what the hell happened down there.
What were they doing?
Oh, yeah, what were they doing? We know what they were doing.
Yeah.
Okay, we know what they were doing, but that's a different story. That's right. Get in there. You know, if I would have been there, oh, believe me, guns would have been blazing. You would have thought you would have thought that Clint Eastwood would have came in there, Dirty Harry. I'd have came in there, guns a-blazing, and that punk, believe me, there wouldn't have been any handcuffs on that punk, because the only thing, the next call we would have made was to the county morgue to send the man down to pick up. I would have let him have it. I would have gave it to him right off that get-go. That's right. You think I'm worried about it? I'll take care of him. Don't you worry about that. But what we have now, you know, I got a lot of people out there in Facebook land. And Butchie, what we have right now, we get a lot of people calling Mr. Sunshine. And as a matter of fact, Mark Marchese's coming down here. Mark Marchese coming out of Vermont. Right. He's got first class. He sent me the ticket. He got first class tickets from Vermont down to PBI International Airport. Right. We'll stay 3 days. And he's talking a big game. That's right. He's talking a big game. You know, I'm only limited to about 13 years of sunny South Florida. 96-hour man running around town here, running around at Harley Davidson Space Mountain all day. And the man from Vermont thinks he's going to come down here. Well, you know, we got to give him a little we're going to give him an education.
Yeah, we'll see what he's all about.
We're going to see what he's all about. We're going to see what he can handle.
Test him out real good.
Oh, we're going to test him out. We're going to take him down to Calero Steakhouse. You know, Calero's down there at 717 Lake Avenue, Lake Ward, Florida. You know what I always say? You got to have your banker in one arm and you got to have a chef in the other. You understand what I'm talking about? One feeds the other. Yep. As you're dealing with your banker, you deal with your chef, okay? Yep. And when you got Chef Keith Scragg in your corner, you're going to be taken care of. You're going to be treating like family.
That dude can make a steak more than that.
You know what? Well, we're going to be talking about tomahawk steaks, filet mignons, prime rib. They got the best prime rib going on down there. And you know what? As a matter of fact, they're partners with Riggins Crab Shack.
Right, that's what
they got the freshest seafood down there. Oh my God!
Where's Riggins?
Riggins is right on 95 and Lantana Road. Lantana Road and 995. As a matter of fact, I sent some friends down there last week. Oh, they saw me the next day. They were sitting there looking like they were about 6 months pregnant. They ate all the food down there. It's the best. It's the best, no question about that. And then you've got Mr. Sunshine, okay? Realtor Ready. Luxury Properties International. I'm coming to you live here. As a matter of fact, if you call Luxury Properties International, you're going to get yours truly. All right? Yeah, and you can go to www.mypalmbeachrealestate.com and you can see all those properties, mansions.
You had a good little stretch there.
Did you see that? Oh my God, that's right. We blew out 3 condos and sold that single family home. I got a rental today. The rental went under contract. Another condo just sold.
You got houses.
Things were taking place. There's no question about it. And you know what? You could ask any of the HOA associations. Call them up right now. Say, hey, did you hear from Sunshine? They're going to say, Jesus Christ. He called every single day wanting the estoppel letter, wanting the HOA rules and regulations. Right. We needed the homeowners association approval. We don't stop until we get what we need, okay? Absolutely. Title company, they're on speed dial, okay? I was on the phone. That's right. We followed up every single day. I'm on the phone with a title company. We actually closed early on two of the 4 deals. You know, so that was a great thing in itself.
So much time into that.
Oh, yes, that's what we have to do.
Dedicated good.
Mark Marchese. Oh, there he is, Mark Marchese. Inbound for landing. There comes Mark Marchese. Hey, Mark, let me tell you something about it. You want to talk about what's going on? Let's talk about what's going on. Let's get up real close here. There you go, Mark, huh? We got you all zoomed in over here. And you know what? I got something else I got to show everybody. We got something for everybody. As a matter of fact, you can see behind me, we've got all those beautiful shirts behind us, the Mr. Sunshine shirts. We got them in black. We got them in white. Well, you know what? We got something else for you too. We got something else for all the ladies. And you know what? We sold a lot of these shirts. I've been sending them out. Get a lot of that, ladies. You're talking about what's really going on here. We're talking about camis, all sizes. We got them in white. We got them in black. We actually got a few of them in
Time's coming.
Time's coming.
Yeah.
And they got the spandex in them.
Yeah.
These got the spandex so they can stretch across that body looking like Greek goddesses. You understand what I'm talking about? So we got them in white. We look at this one. This one came in blue. We got them in blue. Look at this. Small, medium, large, extra large, 3X. You know what? And you know, we got some women, we got some ladies in 44 triple D. Well, you know what? Believe me, I want to see that.
I want the picture.
I want a picture of Mr. Sunshine plastered on a 44 triple D. Yeah. Oh, whoa! I can tell you that right now.
That blue's a nice.
You know what? Now I'm wearing Mr. Sunshine underwear. That's right. I got Mr. Sunshine. So we're going to make sure. So ladies, if you're looking for a nice shirt, you let Mr. Sunshine or the One Craig Firestone know. Send us a text via Facebook or whatever on the telephone, and we're going to get you taken care of.
That jacket is the bomb.
You like that jacket? You like that jacket? Hey, Mark, let me tell you something, Mark.
It is the bomb.
You know, when I went down there to Worth Avenue, I saw Mr. Wonderful down there.
Right.
You know, and all I wanted to do was just throw something on, get down there, and I'm going to tell you what. I had all those women are all going, oh, Mr. Sunshine, you is fine as summertime wine.
That jacket is the
You like that jacket? Huh?
It's beautiful.
Is it beautiful?
Yeah, it's
You know,
Sunshine.
with the tie that's got that little leopard. Look at that. It goes with it. You understand what I'm saying?
It's beautiful.
You know, we can sit here and talk Versace.
With the black shirt and black pants.
I know it better than anybody. When you're talking about Gianni Versace, the greatest fashion designer that has ever lived. We can talk Brioni, we can talk Titan, we can talk Armand. As a matter of fact, we can talk Hugo Boss, all of that. But when you're talking Gianni Versace, it's set aside from everything else. So you know what? What we're going to do now, you know, we have a lot of Facebook friends that call in all the time. They call in and they say, oh, Sunshine, you know, I was a naughty girl last night. I was a naughty girl. Elizabeth Stacy. Elizabeth, we're coming to you live right here at Mr. Sunshine Show. Rhonda, let me tell you something, Rhonda. Sherry Martin. And you know, Craig, I get a lot of Facebook friends that call in and say, you know what, Sunshine, I may have drank too much last night.
Yeah.
I may have had too much to drink. Maybe I was a naughty girl last night. Well, you know what we're going to do?
Fix them up.
You know, we got to forgive their sins. I think we need to, you know what? We need to forgive your sins. So what we're going to do is we got to bring Father Eddie in. Father Eddie's going to come in here. So without further ado, let's go get Father Eddie in here, and we're going to get him situated.
So I just figured out a way to save a bunch of money online. I was about to buy these headphones from Target for $140. Then Honey popped up. If you don't know, Honey is a free browser plugin that automatically tests every coupon code on the
And here he is.
and applies the best one. I saved $30 on these
How you doing,
headphones,
Father?
and all I had to do was click one button.
Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Father Eddie. We got Father Eddie here tonight. And you know,
Father.
how you doing? How you
I'm doing wonderful. I'm
Bless
glad
you.
you're doing well.
Bless you, my child.
I feel like I can walk
Bless
again.
you. You can walk again. Hold on one moment. Hold on one moment. I came on, you know, I flew in here. I flew in all the way from New York last night, and we had a lot going on. And what I got to do,
How your arms feeling?
oh, it was a long day.
I know you had a long time. I know you had a long day.
And there you go. Okay, we had to come in. As a matter of fact,
Oh, now you're looking
now
good.
we're talking Father Eddie. Okay, let's talk about what's going on here. And you know, Mr. Sunshine had me want to come out here and bless. We're going to bless everybody here today. I know each and every one of us mortal humans on earth, we're naughty. Okay, we're going to say we're naughty. All right, now whether you're going out drinking, maybe you're out there running around a little bit. Okay, that's okay. All right, now the sins that the shooter in Broward,
No.
we're not forgiving his
No.
sins. As a matter of fact, I'm going to curse him till the day he dies.
Right.
Okay, but
Yeah,
for
right.
all intents and purposes, Mr. Sunshine is going to start bringing in blessings. Okay, so what we're going to do right now, I want everybody to get a load of Mr. Sunshine here, Father Eddie. As a matter of fact, what we need to do, we're going to have somebody bring it to us.
Interesting. Mr. Sunshine and Father Eddie are never in the same room at the same time.
No, we're never in the same room. No,
Superman and
that's right, like Clark Kent and Superman.
Mr. Eddie just took off. Where is he? Where is he? He can't get rid of those shows.
Okay, ladies, gentlemen, shall we all gather around here and get ready for salvation? We're going to get ready. We're going to forgive all your sins. We're going to sit here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put a little wine, sacramental wine. Now, Mr. Father Eddie is all denominations. Even if you're atheist, I'm going to forgive your sins today. All right, Catholic or Greek Orthodox, Rabbi, whatever it may be, I'm going to take care of it. All right, so now what we're going to do,
Take care of them all.
what we're going to do, we're here in this big, beautiful studio, and we're going to all sit and we're going to pray. We're going to pray. We're going to say, you know what? For everything that we have done this weekend, for the drinking and all of the excessive adultery, if you've done adultery, we're going to forgive you. We're going to make sure. As a matter of fact, we're going to get down on our knees and say, oh God, please forgive our sins today. Forgive everything that we have done, all right, and make it all good, because tomorrow's Monday morning. That's right. And you know what? Tomorrow's a new day. We can sin again tomorrow, and it will be okay. So you know what? Let's join hands. Join hands with Mr. Sunshine. Oh, you are now. All your sins are gone. They're gone.
I gotta leave. I got something to do.
And for all my Facebook friends around the world, you're told your sins have been blessed. They've been taken away from you. Everything is going to be good. You are now just like virgins. That's right. You're virgins for Christ. And tomorrow you can re-sin again. And then by next weekend, put them all down. You can send them over here. And we're going to forgive them again next week. Okay? Father Eddie will always come down here.
Right.
You know, I've traveled around the world, and whether I'm in New York, whether I'm in Philadelphia, Hartford, Arizona, New Mexico, Melbourne, Australia, Mr. Sunshine Father Eddie will bless you long and wide around the world. You will never again have to worry about sitting there saying, oh, Father, I am sinning. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to make it all good. Everybody's in there. How you like that, huh? We got the symphony playing in the background, and this is what it's about. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
I'm hoping Ron is, for some reason Ron is not registered yet.
Hallelujah.
We can't get, he's got to come back next week for more songs.
Oh, my. There you go. So we have forgiven all sins here tonight with Mr. Sunshine.
That is amazing. I feel like $1 million. I don't know about these people.
Do you feel good now? You feel good?
Yeah, absolutely.
You feel good?
I feel good.
As a matter of fact, listen to the audience. They're feeling good tonight.
I'm going out singing for tomorrow.
Michelle, Dick Johnson, Susie, Rhonda, Matthew Nautigal. Matthew, I hope you're having a great night tonight. We're just sitting here. Scott Wilkinson, we're having a fantastic. We forgive all your sins, Mr. Wilkinson. We forgive all your sins tonight. As far as Father Eddie here, as a matter of fact, we're actually going to zoom in for your Facebook listening audience around the world. Mr. Sunshine is here. Did I lose my collar? Where's my collar? Did the collar? I must have lost it. That's all right.
But it looks good. You got the cross.
It looks good. I got the cross on, so we're as good. You know, and we're all denominations, even atheists. We can take care of that too. So we're good to go. Oh, Estelle, I hope you're having a great night tonight. Mr. Sunshine sitting here alive. Terry D'Angelo, Terry, we're sitting here with Mr. Sunshine. And as we sit here and discuss Father Eddie, you know what, Terry? We have forgiven all your sins today. That's right. We forgive all your sins and things are going to be taking place. So let's bring Mr. Sunshine back in here. Okay, let me go get Mr. Sunshine.
It's unbelievable. That was fun.
Norris, we've got Norris McMiller. Hey, Norris, let me tell you something, Norris. You know what? As a matter of fact, my dear friend, Mr. McMillis, Norris is coming to sunny South Florida. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take him and his beautiful wife. Norris, we're going to take you down to Calero Steak. Me and you, we're going to have lunch. You're going to bring your beautiful wife along, and we're going to sit there and discuss everything as to what's going on in Norris's personal life and in his professional life. If you get the opportunity to friend him on Facebook, fantastic individual. And you know what? Your style and profile, and you're looking so fine, Norris. As a matter of fact, we're coming back. We'll zoom out for you so you get the opportunity to see what's going on here each and every day. Rhonda, we're going to make sure we forgive all your sins tonight. Terry D'Angelo out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, hardcore Steeler fan.
Ooh.
Oh, she's a hardcore Steeler fan. Boy, I tell you what.
She's living in misery.
When the Ravens beat up on the Steelers a few years ago, and I posted, I thought she was going to come down here and kick my ass. Oh, she would have done it too.
She got a little bit of Jacksonville boot in the ass.
She got a little bit of Jacksonville. Got beat her up.
They beat the crap out
They
of her.
beat the hell out of them. There's no question about it. So what else we got going on? We got a lot more going on this week. Real estate, as far as real estate's concerned, I have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, fully furnished, private interior, professional interior decorator. $345,000 for that. And then the sky's the limit. We can talk about $2 million homes all the way up to $165 million. Market is going up. Oh, yes. Market is going up. No question. Pantola. I hope it's Pantola Silver. Pantola, I hope you're having a great night today. As a matter of fact, Mr. Sunshine, you know what? We got our Sacramento wine. Mr. Father Eddie left his wine here for crying out loud.
Did you?
You know what? If he left his wine,
Yeah, I'm not saying. It's might as well drink. What the hell?
have a little snackaroo. So what else you want to discuss?
We
can talk about, is there anybody out there right now, Norris, you want to discuss it? Anybody wants to discuss anything right now, go ahead and post it. I'd like to know where you're located, where you're living right now.
We want to know more about you.
We want to know more about you. We know Estelle Benitez is up there in New York. We got Rhonda over there in Corpus Christi, Texas. She's styling and profiling.
Yeah.
Estelle, she's moving. Estelle's moving down here in October. She's moving down here to sunny South Florida.
Yeah.
Now, Estelle, let me tell you something, honey. You know what? When Estelle Benitez comes down, we're going to put her on a couch. We're going to put you on the couch over here, Estelle. And we're going to do a little interview with you. That's right. You've been on Mr. Sunshine Show for quite a long time, and we've been going back and forth talking about all-night rides and running around the restaurants and Chef Keith's Meat. Well, you're going to have that opportunity to experience all of that when you come down here. Yeah, you can see that.
She's a Bronx girl.
Pantola? I'd like to know where Pantola's located.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful name, Pantola. Huh? I like that.
Sounds Italian.
It sounds Italian. You're talking about cannoli. We're going to be talking about lasagna. You talk about panola. We'll see what's going on there. Terry D'Angelo, I hope you're having a great day up there. Terry's, I've known Terry a long, long time. Fantastic woman. One of the hardest working.
Steeler fan?
Oh, she's a Steeler fan.
Yep.
Hardcore. You know what? When the Steelers lost, and the steel curtain melted, she was there to sweep it up. She was sweeping up the steel curtain when it melted right there on the...
She hasn't been too happy.
No, she wasn't too happy. No, but she cleaned it all up. Yeah. No question about that. She went right down there to the 50-yard line and swept up the melting steel curtain.
I'm loving every second of it. Sounds like a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is a beautiful thing. Mikhail, it sounds like you're coming from my dear friends from Russia. You know, I got a lot of friends from Russia.
Yes,
You know,
you do.
and you know what? Let's talk about the Russians for just a moment. We have, if anybody has been dead or in a coma for the last year and a half, we don't talk about anything in the world's issues. The only thing we talk about is Russian collusion and Donald Trump, okay?
Yep.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. You got Donald Trump running the most powerful country in the world. You've got Vladimir Putin running the second most powerful country in the world. You know, and you got all these people talking. We're talking all of this Russian collusion. You know what? If we got together and worked with Russia, with all of their natural resources over there,
Yeah, they got a lot.
gas, they got coal, they got the whole place loaded up over
I
there.
never heard of anything so ridiculous.
You know, it's so ridiculous. You know, you take partners like that
Right.
and you work with them. You put them together. Can you imagine Trump and Putin together?
Yeah.
Making, and them Russians over there? Oh my God, it would be dancing in the streets over
They're
there.
all working, those Russians.
You
They
know,
work hard.
we know quite a few
They
Russians.
work hard. And they are hard
We know
workers.
quite a few Russians, no question
Oh, yeah.
about it. And, you know, there's
They're not lazy.
no, they're hard working all the way around. So, Mikhail, if you can post where you're located, are you in Russia, St. Petersburg, Siberia, maybe Warsaw, Poland? Because we have a lot of friends from Russia that are scattered around the world. As a matter of fact, we have many of them right here in sunny South Florida. I actually belong to the Russian American group down here in sunny South Florida.
In Fort Lauderdale once for
Yep,
dinner or something
we
like
went
that?
down there.
Yeah.
Yep, Tatiana's, had a fantastic meal down there. All the Russian dancers,
good.
and we had a great time there. So
we like.
that's what's happening there in sunny South Florida. So what else do we have going on? You want to discuss anything else?
Well, let's figure it this way. We're going to have got a lot of interesting things coming up. We want to get more guests in the studio.
That's right.
That's
That's
what
right.
we
If you're
start
in,
with.
that's right. Well, Norris is coming down.
Right.
We have the owner of Luxury Travel Network.
Right.
She wants to come
Right.
down here and do a little
Well,
view.
also, we're going to start really targeting advertisers in the Palm Beach area.
Yes, right. What about Franco Corso? We got Franco's been dying. We got Franco Corso, the
wanna
voice,
get him in here.
the
He's
voice
great.
of
Yeah.
romance.
And you know this because we want to start developing advertising
That's right.
locally so that you people
That's right. So-
can take advantage of local advertising.
That's right. And not only that, when people move to sunny South Florida,
Yes.
they know where to go.
Right.
You want to go to the Kravitz for an event. You want to go to the convention center for the International
They'll
Art and
tell you
Jewelry
where to
Show.
go, every place.
That's right. Where they can tell you everything. It's a one-stop shop here. Now, you're not going to get this on the Travel Channel. This isn't on the Travel Channel.
Got a lot
You-
of people come down from
That's right.
cold weather places to go watch. They like
That's
baseball.
right.
Right here, right in Palm Beach, we have two Major League Baseball teams that are playing.
Got 'em right
now.
here.
Every day.
Every
is a
day.
game.
You could go down and watch them play.
Right in Palm Beach, the stadium.
What game?
You
Who's
have
playing?
Houston Astros.
Houston
and
Astros?
Washington Nationals. They both every other day they have
Wow.
a game, and they play right off of Belvedere and Military.
Right,
Drive.
right.
It's a beautiful.
Beautiful stadium over there.
A lot of people come down. They like to
That's
watch
right. They want to go
baseball.
see baseball.
So
Sure.
we'll show
We
you
got
that.
everything down here.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right. No question about it. Sherry Yarbrough. Sherry. Tanya Duran. Oh, my God. Tanya Duran. Let me tell you something. My dear friend. Hey, listen to that, Tanya. The studio's going wild. The studio's going wild for Tanya Duran. I went to school with her. I mean, when I was in Sterling Heights, Michigan, there was, we had a lot of beautiful women in school. And Tanya Duran looking as only she could look.
Oh, I like
She's
Tanya
in Las
Duran.
Vegas right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, she bought a shirt. She's got a shirt coming. Tanya Duran, your
Okay.
shirt's coming out to Las Vegas. She going to be styling program. As a matter of fact, Tanya Duran, this is for you. Let me tell you something. As a matter of fact, here's what we're going to do, Tanya. Look at this. We got Tanya Duran. You know what, Tanya? We got something for you. Cheers, my dear friend Tanya Duran out of Las Vegas, originally a Motor City babe, no question about it.
You like Tanya Duran.
I went to school with her, man. We had a great time over there. And we had the opportunity when us people, that's right, Tanya, we're coming. Listen to Tanya. Here, Tanya, listen, you got a studio audience applauding and cheering the fact that you're in Las Vegas right now. And I think that's about a 3-hour time difference. It could be 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, and we're sitting here live. And Tanya's thinking about maybe moving to sunny South Florida. So if you're going to move to sunny South Florida, you know what? We'll bring her down here on we'll put her in the studio.
love to.
She can talk about Sterling Heights, Michigan. She can talk about Las Vegas. and then everything's going to happen down here in sunny South Florida. So you're going to get that opportunity down here for that.
Well, she goes. Let her put 100 and play some craps and bring the money back.
That's right. Oh, and we got Christopher Cook. Oh my God, Christopher Cook. You know what? Let me tell you something. Craig. There it is. Listen to that, Christopher K. Cook, for crying out loud. Christopher. You know, I went to kindergarten school with him. He was in my neighborhood. I'm going to tell you what, very smart, very intelligent. He went through school, football player. He was on that football team. I'll tell you what, every other one of them high schools over there, whether it was Ford, whether it was Eisenhower, whether it was, we beat them up nonstop. Yes. And you know what? As a matter of fact, Mr. Cook went into the military, United States military, decorated soldier. He's got more medals. He's got more medals than most generals. So you know what, Craig? Christopher Cook, let me tell you something, pal. We're going to zoom in for you right there. There you go, my friend. It's guys like Christopher Cook and the rest of the veterans of American military that make the world a safer place for us Americans.
So take a picture and send it to
That's right. Christopher, I want you, if you get that opportunity, Chris, I want you to send me one of your pictures with all those medals hanging off of there, okay? And this way, we're going to post it on Mr. Sunshine Show and on Mr. Sunshine's feed, as a matter of fact, to show the world how fantastic things are there. Tanya, hey Tanya, you just came on to the show. As a matter of fact, hold on, Tanya. Here, Tanya, we got the search and search because you just did the show a little earlier, so early on, huh? This one is in navy blue. That's right, the navy blue. You did it in black when you took that. That one out there today. We've got it in white. Hey, look at that. You know what? You want to talk about Billie Jean White. Let's talk about Billie Jean White right now. Okay? And you know what? We got it in all sizes, small, medium, large, extra large, 2X, and 3X. So you know what? When you get that picture, Tanya, when you get the shirt, we appreciate you take us a picture, post it on the Facebook page of Mr. Sunshine, and along with Good Price Radio, and Tanya, and the season to wear them is coming up. That's right, the season to wear them is coming up. So we're going to have that opportunity to be looking at everyone. Because you know what? Everyone needs sunshine in their life. Right. Everything on earth needs sunshine. They need a little light to make sure.
Sunshine
that's
makes
right.
people happy.
Sunshine makes people happy.
But people come down here.
That's right. They're not going up to Nova Scotia, freezing up there in Frosty the Snowman.
I'm the only idiot going up to New York when it's probably going to be 45 degrees.
Yeah, yeah, you're the only one. Instead of him staying down here where it's 85, he's going to New York.
The only time it's been 45 degrees when I went to the freezer in Publix.
That's right. Christopher Cook, let me tell you something, Mr. Cook. I'm going to tell you something, Big Daddy. It's guys like you that make America straight and great again. You understand what I'm talking about? You don't know, I'm not rocking, you rock. With all of those medals hanging off of that, you earned every single one of those. And I want a picture in that uniform with all of that medals hanging, because you, pal, when you sat up there in kindergarten school back there in Plumbrook, as we had all those teachers, Mr. Camarada, we had Mr. Affeld, we had them all down, Miss Jenkins. I can go on and on and on down there. It was because of guys like Christopher Cook, Tanya Duran, all of that, all those guys from Sterling Heights, Michigan I went to school with, is what I could still say that impacted my life.
Sure.
In a good environment, in a good neighborhood. Our fellow students, none of us was coming to school with guns. Yeah. Nobody was coming with knives. Those days never even existed. Our biggest concern there in the suburbs of Detroit, Michigan, was to pass the quiz that they were going to give us in class. Go to watch the football game that Christopher Cook was going to be starring in. That's what we were worried about. We're not worried about going out there acting crazy. I never knew what Prozac and all these drugs that they're feeding all these kids these days, due to the fact that Let me tell you something. Oh, yes, Tanya Durant. We're going to be looking at you, styling and profiling and looking oh so fine. I can see that. Johnny Elviso. Johnny, I hope you're having a great day today, my friend. If you could post where you're located, because I like to know where our Facebook friends are going. We have them in Philadelphia, Hartford, Connecticut, Melbourne, Australia, Denmark. We have them in Warsaw, Poland, St. Petersburg, Russia, Siberia. We got people coming out of Siberia. As a matter of fact, Lana right now is in Riga, Latvia. So you're talking about around the other side of that world.
That's good.
So, we're getting around. Mr. Sunshine tries to bring it around. You're not paying for this. This isn't pay-per-view. If you got anything you want to discuss, you want Mr. Sunshine to bring Father Eddie back. As a matter of fact, we're going to have Cardinal Leo. Cardinal Leo's coming. We're going to have Cardinal Leo. Leo is right now in Arizona. He had a death in his family. His brother was killed in a car accident, a horrific accident. And he's there right now. I actually spoke to him about an hour ago. So my heart and my wishes are with you, Leo, in there. I know you're getting a lot taken care of. And it's a very sad situation for Leo Matthew and his family today. So that's what we have going on there. Tanya, you're coming out there. There's Mark Marchese coming out of Vermont. And you know what? Tanya Durant's in Vegas. Mark Marchese's up here in Vermont. Yeah, well, I don't want to. I'm sure. You know what? When I look at him. But Mark, you're going to be down here for